I'm Chillmonger, and you're the reason why this book has been cancelled because you're not picking it up. Last time we checked on Comic-Con, the estimates for this book were about 5,000 units sold to the North American market. X-Men is in the neighborhood of 70,000, Spidey's around 50,000, Avengers is somewhere near 40,000, give or take. Captain Marvel's around the 30,000. That's where Miles Morales kind of sits, around the 25,000s, and then we get this one, which has been cancelled. If you are anti tokenization, you think Miles Morales is BS and they should make new characters. If you are pro diversity, anti white supremacy, if you think women should look sexy and be feminized and it's okay to have large breasts, if you think there's not enough Asian representation, this was everything that was complained about over the last 2 years on YouTube. This is everything that was begged for over the last 2 years on YouTube. And fans didn't pick it up. And there was no virtue signaling. It happened in China, as President Trump would say. But there was never any nonsense like that. And you people didn't pick it up. I can throw blame at Marvel too, which I'll do right now. Unfortunately, the book Swordmaster came out, Swordmaster, along with this. New Agents of Atlas came out, along with this. Shang-Chi has come out since, a little bit later. And I think I checked, and in January there's going to be a new book called Legends of Shang-Chi. So, Marvel treating this like a diversity initiative. I'm going to repeat myself if you've seen my channel before, but I don't think diversity is just this thing you do. You hit the diversity button and you throw everything at the wall. No. There are people, fans, readers, customers, who do want to spend their money on things, on diversity, on something that's not a white male character who's been around for years and years and years. Take a look at the posters behind me. All of them guys. Right? But when you fill the shelves with like 5 different options for my, let's call it the China dollar, how do I know which one to support and which one to back? You just split the audience. Maybe instead of 5,000 sales, there was no Swordmaster along with this. Maybe we were looking at 8,000 sales. Maybe, I don't know. It's probably not going to make that much of a difference, but I do think there is a difference. There is money that's being taken away by having Shang-Chi out there also, and Rise of Ultraman and things from that region of the world. People want to spend their money there, and then you're splitting. And then you're going to come out and say that, Marvel, you're going to come out and say that, man, it's just these guys who are not white just doesn't sell. We need to make a black version of a character who was white. So like, I don't know. I was going to say Green Lantern, that's DC. But Green Lanterns, like for the last few, they've always been a different color. The whole DC Future State stuff. We got to have another Batman who's not going to be a white guy. I'm against any Batman that's not Bruce Wayne. Terry McGinnis gets a pass. Because that made sense, and Bruce Wayne approved of him, and years passed, and Bruce Wayne's no longer Batman. If you can phase the other guy out of the picture, then I'm good. Like Hawkeye, if you can phase Clint Barton out of the picture, give me Kate Bishop. But as long as Hawkeye's still there, I'm not going to call her Hawkeye. I'm going to call her Kate Bishop, the wannabe pretend. That's sort of a different, but somewhat related. We got Aero, this wind hero, who can do magnificent things with her wind powers, like she can hear through the wind. She can create wind clones. She's learning in this book how to use a little bit of wind instead of exerting all of her pressure because she was fighting with Iron Man and she got taken out, exhausted by her own powers, and she started falling. Iron Man had to come swoop in and save her. He says, you should think about working with a team. And then this book just abruptly ends, and I'm thinking, I want to see more. I'm not going to see more because it was canceled because people like you were not reading it.